Hey guys and gals, got another one for you today. Today I'm flying solo in my Conway Tier 9. We're in a Tier 9 match. There's a few 8s. Each team has a Tier 10 Scout. We're in Redshire Standard Battle. So when I'm in a mobile tank destroyer with no armor, I like to try to get into like G5 area and counter spot anything that they have up in the mountains on D4. And if you get there fast enough, which the Conway is fast, you potentially get spots on people going across the B line. But the nice spot in G5 is you can help the 0 line. You can get side shots if they try to flank your teammates. Alright, so I'm going to speed this up. So this is spoiler, this isn't going to be like an ace tanker in my Conway, but it is a fun match. Comes down to the wire. And what I'm doing here is just getting like counter spots, like I said. Trying to find a shot on this T-54, but he's just got the front of his tank out and he's angled. Now I'm taking some fire, so what I want to do is fall back. And they have 3 tanks that go down the 1 line. They make an aggressive push, and that's only really going to work is if the middle also pushes over to give them assistance, or if they make it down to K1 and use the ridges to work back towards us. However, if they just sit there, they're going to be in a crossfire, and alternatively it's too early in the game to make a push like that unless you got your whole team with you. I am missing some opportunities on the tanks behind me. However, we do have our whole team in the 0 line, so they shouldn't really need my help. So I missed the 432, and now I'm going to load a Hesh round. The new buffs that they have on the Conway is 10 degrees of gun depression and a big gun now. So the Hesh rounds are actually really effective. I do miss my shot there though. I only have 6 Hesh rounds. If you can pen your Hesh rounds, you can do a lot of damage in this tank. It's like a mini 4005 now. You can see I hit that E1 for like 600. So far 2 pens. Now I'm keeping an eye on these scouts, these red scouts on the 3 line, because if they push over they're going to spot me for the enemy team. And I'm also trying to get my binos up just to get some counter spotting. Make sure there's nothing in the middle that is going to have an advantage on my teammates when they start flanking. They do have a heavy tank in F1, which he's essentially didn't learn his lesson from the rest of the team and is driving into the same crossfire as those medium tanks did. There I hit that tortoise, penned that Hesh round, so he's not feeling too good. And I can just see the top of that tortoise. The other stuff is in a gully, so I can't really get good shots on it. And I feel like these guys on the 1, 2, 3 line are about to push. So I want to be on a high point to where if they come over, I can help them. And I'm not going to have many shots into the 0 line since we just pushed it out. However, we pretty much take huge losses and are left with 1 heavy tank over there. And now I spot some medium tanks that have been sitting in the back that are going to try to team up against my Tiger 1. So there's a Skoda there. I lead him with the Hesh round, and I hit his track. If you hit a track with a Hesh round, you're not going to get full pen. I do 300 damage to him, and then my teammate is able to get his ammo rack damage, so that will help in the long run. When I see the T-54 E1 and I get another 796 damage into him with my Hesh round. We've got a 4v4 here. The 1390 tries to cross the field, and rather than just committing to it, he hesitates. And he's going to try to hide behind the house thinking that he can get unspotted, but since I have my binos up, he's pretty much locked in place there. And what he should have done was just commit to getting into that corridor on the beeline like the Skoda did. I don't want to move because if I move, then my binos go down and the 1390 might be able to escape. But now that he has already driven over to the 1, 2, 3 line, that's gonna make me start to work back towards the base. I got my 3 teammates working together, so anything that they fight, they should be okay. And I just want to make sure that they don't get a cap going on me. Now I do spot them coming back over, and I just missed that Skoda by the time I got aimed. However, I do get a shot my last Hesh round into that Leopard, and unfortunately I hit his track again. So my Hesh round didn't get full penetration. Now the E1 that I left with like 200 hit points is not spotted, and I try to lead the Leopard and I just can't get the shot in. My Skoda takes down their Skoda, and then the 1390 is going to try to flank, not realizing that I'm still waiting here. So I get a nice tracking shot in on him. Their Leopard takes our Leopard out. 1390 is down to 100 hit points. The Leopard just gets knocked down to 456. And now it's just down to my one teammate. So I want to try to get over there, but honestly, I'm thinking he's pretty much dead here. And he is. The 1390 gets to try to clip him. The 1390 is reloading, and he's already moving south, which is a mistake on his part. He definitely should reload and then wait to try to spot me out in this crucial part of the game. But thankfully for me, he doesn't do that, so I can get him shot. And I got a repair kit. The turret on this doesn't turn fully, so I wanted to make sure that I was going to be fully loaded before I fixed my track, so he didn't perma-track me and stay behind me. So I got my shell in, fixed my track, turned around, got a nice shot into his side. And now I know this guy is a one-shot, however, he is an auto-loader as well. So I think he can clip me out without me having 1100 hit points. Not 100% sure on that. It's been a while since I played in the E1, but I'm 90% certain that he can. So he did throw a shell at me when I was up on this ridge. So I'm thinking that he was like in F9, F8, or somewhere in the center of the map, maybe towards our base. But really what I want to do is go to our base, get set up, put my binos up, and make him come to me. It seemed like their team played with really good communication, working together to coordinate the last attack until they had one Conway left. And then it's like their communication fell apart and they all wanted the last kill, which was beneficial to me because obviously them coming at me one at a time definitely did not help their situation. So get him spotted. He must have been in the middle and then worked his way around the north, came back down to help his team before I killed him. He just didn't get there in time. He's a pretty good player. He doesn't like to show a lot of his tank. I'm trying to use this rock just to back up and stay unspotted, or if I do get spotted, that he's going to have a terrible shot with that rock in his way. If I shoot, I feel like he can just drive up and dump his clip and potentially win the game, so I want to make sure that I have a good shot. Coming down to clutch time, I don't want to mess it up like the rest of his teammates did, and he knows it. He's trying to bait a shot just by giving me the top of his turret, but I'm not going to take the bait. So now he gets in behind that rock, and he's not spotted, so I know I'm not spotted, which allows me to drive forward and I don't think he was expecting that. Get him caught with his pants down in the riverbed, and I get a nice side shot into him to end the game. So just a fun down to the wire match, 1v1 at the end. And the cool thing is we were both top damage dealers on our team, which is pretty cool. Like the heavy lifters got to fight each other in the end. So we did 4,400 damage, 600 assisted, destroyed 3 tanks, and my T-32 did more. He had some assist in there, plus he's a tier 8. I don't fully understand the XP earning, but E1 did 5,200 damage. Props to him. Unfortunately, he didn't get a win, but he probably got a high caliber. And then his Leopard as well did 4,500 damage. So there's 2 guys on their team that did more damage than me, but I did the most damage on my team thanks to this Leopard. He almost got 4K. And that's really all I got for you guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.